Yo dudes! Welcome to peanut butter chocolate fudge pie.
In 5 ingredients.
Yeah.
So this is part of our 5 ingredient series, and this cake here, the peanut butter chocolate fudge pie, is actually a good bit healthier because it's higher in fiber. A lot of the sweetness is coming from dates and the fiber is coming from cashew nuts.
Beautiful. Okay, so first thing we're gonna make the base. We have soaked 300 grams of cashew nuts. So you can either soak them overnight or else we just boil them for 5 minutes in boiling water.
And drain and give them a good rinse.
It just means that they're gonna blend a lot easier and you'll get a smoother base.
We've 300 grams of pitted dates. We simply just chopped ours finer just to make it easier in the food processor.
And we're just gonna blend until it comes nice and smooth.
Okay, just blend that until it starts to come together like a big lump like that. But you end up with this wonderful, smooth, delicious cake base.
Beautiful.
For our pie crust, so we're just taking a simple, that's about a 9-inch pie crust.
So we would ideally use one with a spring bottom, but we just couldn't find one, so we're just using this.
So simply line it with baking parchment. We put a little bit of coconut oil around the sides just to make it easier to stick. It's important that you do bring it right to the edge if you want that perfect perforated crust.
Okay, so we're just gonna pop it in, pop our base in and smooth it out, and make sure and try to smooth it up the sides.
A top tip for smoothing out your pie is just put a little bit of baking parchment on the top, and it just makes it a lot easier to smoothen it out. It's worth taking your time and really spread it out and getting it even. It just means you're gonna have a beautiful, more perfect looking pie at the end.
And the baking parchment trick,
Baking parchment
just gives it that really nice kind of smooth finish. Okay, so now onto our peanut butter chocolate.
So you don't need
fudge.
to clean your food processor because it's all good to go. We have 450 grams of roasted sweet potato. Top tip here, just don't peel it when you roast it and simply just squeeze in the inside. Just remove the skin. You're just gonna end up with a slightly more richer fudge. So we have 450 grams of roasted sweet potatoes with the skin removed. Next step.
We have 150 grams of pitted dates. Once again, these are just chopped ones. We have 1 jar of peanut butter, which was 280 grams. We're gonna add this in. The full written recipe is gonna be down below, so with the method and everything to make it easy. So don't worry trying to remember everything.
And last of our 5th ingredient, we have 300 grams of melted dark chocolate. So try to use something around 50, 60% cocoa solids, even 70 if you want a darker fudge. Okay, once all those 4 ingredients are in, put the lid on, and it's really important we blend till super smooth. We want to make sure we give it enough time so the dates break down and just it becomes this one homogeneous, beautiful fudge sauce.
Okay, so our food processor is a beast and we blended them all together. If your food processor isn't, maybe blend all the ingredients separately and mix it all in a bowl.
So what I would do is I'd blend the sweet potato, the chocolate and the dates together, blend that until you get a smooth, homogeneous texture, and then add in your smooth, creamy peanut butter.
But see, it's fantastic now. Ours has come together beautifully. Boom.
Okay, so you're looking for this smooth, thick, fudge-like just deliciousness. And as this cools, the chocolate will harden and set.
Okay, so top tip again is to take your baking parchment, flatten it out first and then pop it down, and it's the easiest way is just to get it super smooth is just to use the baking parchment.
So in terms of aesthetic, it's really important you get your edges smooth if you want this cake to look beautiful. So I'm just taking a simple paring knife and just tidying around the edges so it just looks all kind of quite consistent, uniform. You get more clear definition of the edge.
Okay, we're just gonna pop this in the freezer for 10 minutes just to set before we cut it so we can get the perfect clear incision.
Ooh.
This definitely makes it a lot easier to slice. Okay, beauty.
Okay, so this is the bit. Make sure to get your friend, your partner, your lover, your anyone to help you. And we're just gonna remove this from the base. Just be really careful here. And voila, we put it in a plate.
Okay, so top tip for making a clean cut in this is to soak the knife in boiling water. Leave it sit for a minute, 30 seconds to a minute until the full blade is nice and hot, almost like a flaming hot sword. And then
That's a nice analogy.
And then to own the cake, see, get a nice, clean incision.
This cake is really rich, so it's best served in just smaller slices.
That is epic, it really, really is.
It's healthier, it's dense, it's decadent. It is magnificent.
It is for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all that's left to do is to give it a taste. This one is dedicated to you. Full written recipe, there's a link to that down below, and yeah, let us know what you think.
Looks fudgy.
Ah, super fudgy. Great peanut butter taste, lovely chocolatey undertones.
It really is fudgy, like a proper fudgy mouthfeel, and that's the sweet potato, the dates, the peanut butter. Absolutely fab, and chocolate.
And really, there's no refined sugars other than in the chocolate, of course. But fantastic cake. Full recipe written down below. This is we've done lots of these 5-ingredient cakes, so
let us know any other 5-ingredient cakes you want us to make, because we're really enjoying this series. It's getting a good bit of traction, and I think it's really practical and easy.
And it's fun for us. The creativity is great.
Yeah, really.
Forces the crack being fun.
Crack being fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this community, and sending lots of love.
Cheers. Bye.